TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tiger talk.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tiger talk.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tiger talk.
Go Tigers, go Tigers.
You're now listening to Tough Tiger Talk with Big Q and the guys on the Pro Media Network.
What's going on, fam? Big ups to the Tough Tiger Talk family. We in this thing for another episode coming at you quickly, man. This one just dropping about Coach O. And the fact that, to be honest with you, a lot of people knew eventually the hammer was going to fall, but who knew that the hammer was going to fall in the middle of the damn season like this? Especially coming off a win over the Florida Gators, man. And I would think that if this was going to happen, let it happen on the ass end of the season. But nonetheless, sources say Orgeron won't return as LSU football coach next season. And of course, this came out as a result of what's been happening over the last several games, actually the last year and this year, as we are just over 500 after the undefeated championship run. And you see the pressure was building up on Coach O. But now the hammer has fell, fam. The hammer is falling on Coach O. And it's showing you, as we get this article right here, that Coach O won't return as LSU's Tigers football coach for the upcoming season. You know, and a lot of people was like, about time. A lot of people, as myself, I knew that something was going to go on, but at least let's see what the season looks like. Win against Florida, moving ahead. And if you want to make the change, then at the end of the season, what benefits you to announce it right now? But anyway, let's get into the article right here from ESPN. Ed Orgeron won't return as LSU's Tigers football coach next season, sources say. Now, Ed Orgeron and LSU football reached an agreement that he will not return as coach of the Tigers next season. The sources told ESPN, confirming a report by Sports Illustrated. He's expected to finish out the remainder of the 2021 season as the team's coach. LSU assistant coaches has not been told about the separation agreement as of early Sunday afternoon, sources told ESPN's Adam Rittenberg. Orgeron is among the highest paid coaches in the FBS, behind only Alabama's Nick Saban and Texas A&M's Jimbo Fisher, with an annual salary of about $9 million under the terms of the 6-year contract he signed in January 2020. The school owes him a buyout of more than $17 million. Now, Orgeron is faced mounted criticism following LSU's 3-3 start that included a 38-27 loss to UCLA in the season opener, back-to-back losses to Auburn and Kentucky. The Tigers then beat number 20 ranked Florida 49-42 on Saturday to improve to 4-3 as their banged up defense came up with 4 interceptions, and running back Tyron Davis-Price rushed for a school record 287 yards with 3 scores. Now, Orgeron's impending departure comes less than 2 years after he led the Tigers to a 15-0 record in the national championship in 2019. He is 49-17 over 6 seasons with LSU. And of course, the next matchup is at number 13, Mississippi, on October the 23rd against Ole Miss. So this is the news as reported right now, as the sources or Sports Illustrated have confirmed that Coach O will not be returning to the coaching side as a head coach on the sideline for LSU for the upcoming season. So this is the last season for Coach O. Now, the question I asked, after going over the ESPN article is, of course, why do it right now? Why do it right now during the season? That's my only thing. It only act as a distraction at this point. You're coming off the win to Florida. You're looking at Ole Miss. Then a couple of weeks after that, you got Ole Miss, Alabama, then Arkansas. Why do it right now? This could have waited to at the end of the season, so it won't be that distraction hanging on it for the rest of the season. So I just don't know. I just don't know about the timing, but it's intriguing, none to say the less. So it is what it is, man. Coach O, they done settled on him, and of course they want to move ahead. And of course, who the once Coach O the season is done, who are some of the replacements? We'll cover that on another show. But we've had several mentions of guys like Joe Brady as a potential coach, all this kind of stuff. But in the end, Coach O is going to get the axe at the end of the year. The agreement has already been struck, according to sources at Sports Illustrated and ESPN, that Coach Ed Orgeron will not return as the football coach of the LSU Tigers for the upcoming season. So with that being said, I'm going to leave on that note for this little breaking news. We had to drop a show with our Tough Tiger Talk family that Coach O will not return after this season as a football head coach. And of course, now the onus will be over the team right now, hanging over the team, as we know the finality of Coach O. This could have waited. Now, will it act as a distraction or a galvanizing moment for this team to come together and win these contests? Just really suspect movements. This could have waited toward the end of the season, man. Now it puts a cloud over the program for the season. We still got many games left to play here. But anyway, that'll do it for the show. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're not a member of Tough Tiger Talk and join one of the realest shows covering LSU football. I'm Big Q. I appreciate you chiming in with me on this episode, and I'll holler at you guys later. Go Tigers.
WhoThatDaily.com. That's right, the WhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, WhoThatDaily.com is your site. The WhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.